U.S. Navy's first MQ-25A completes taxi test. The United States Navy's first operational MQ-25A Stingray unmanned aircraft has completed its first autonomous taxi test, Boeing Defense confirmed on January 30th. According to the company, the MQ-25A taxied from Boeing's new production facility in Mascoutah, Illinois, to the taxiway at Mid-America St. Louis Airport after air vehicle pilots initiated the movement from the unmanned carrier aviation mission control system. The aircraft then executed a series of planned maneuvers to verify basic handling and system functionality on the ground. Our first operational MQ-25A Stingray has successfully completed its first taxi test, Boeing Defense said in a statement. At the push of a button from air vehicle pilots in the unmanned carrier aviation mission control system, the Stingray autonomously taxied from the new MQ-25 production facility in Mascoutah, Illinois, to the taxiway at Mid-America St. Louis Airport and executed a series of maneuvers to validate its functionality. The completion of the taxi test places the aircraft closer to its initial flight, which will begin the next phase of developmental and operational evaluation. The MQ-25A is being developed as the U.S. Navy's first carrier-based unmanned aircraft and is intended to provide aerial refueling for carrier air wings. The Navy plans for the MQ-25A to assume the tanker role currently performed by modified F/A-18 Super Hornet fighters. By shifting refueling missions to a dedicated unmanned platform, the Navy aims to reduce wear on its manned strike fighters and return them to their primary strike and air superiority roles. U.S. Navy data previously showed that a large share of F/A-18 Super Hornet sorties were dedicated to tanker missions, accelerating airframe fatigue and limiting availability for combat operations. The MQ-25A is designed to address that issue by providing persistent refueling support from aircraft carriers without requiring a pilot on board. The MQ-25A is powered by a turbofan engine and features a conventional wing layout optimized for carrier operations and long-endurance flight. The aircraft will operate from U.S. Navy aircraft carriers using standard launch and recovery procedures and will integrate into carrier air wing operations alongside manned aircraft. Boeing is producing the MQ-25A at its facility in Illinois, where the aircraft are assembled, tested, and prepared for delivery to the Navy. The program is overseen by the U.S. Navy in coordination with the U.S. Department of War, which manages the broader transition toward unmanned carrier aviation. The Navy has stated that it intends to procure more than 70 MQ-25A aircraft over the life of the program. Once fielded, the Stingray will extend the operational range of carrier-based fighters by providing fuel at greater distances from the carrier, allowing strike aircraft to reach targets without relying on land-based tankers. Although the MQ-25A was originally conceived as a multi-mission unmanned aircraft, the program was narrowed to focus first on aerial refueling to meet an urgent operational requirement. The tanker mission was selected as the lowest-risk entry point for introducing unmanned aircraft into routine carrier operations.